What is good, y'all? It's your boy, The Shows, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Shows World TV. Today, guys, we got top 5 scary ghost videos that are disturbing. Nuke's top 5. I haven't reacted to that in a while. I want to thank y'all for over 200 subscribers. Hope we get to 300 by the time it's like summer or whatever. Gonna keep the grind going, man. So thank y'all for watching the videos and supporting, man. Alright, so you want to go watch the original? The link will be in the description down below. Alright, so let's just get right into it, y'all.
Highway horror. Late one Sunday evening, Mitch Kuhn and his parents are driving down a busy highway near Sydney, Australia, when out of nowhere they have an absolutely unnerving encounter. Mitch captured the hair-raising moment with his dashboard camera.
Yo.
Mitch explains that he was shocked when out of nowhere a child...
I've seen videos like this before on compilations like this, but that certainly looks like it could be a child. But the thing is, it's too distorted an image to tell. That's the only thing. But I've definitely seen things like this before.
Appeared right on the busy highway in front of him. He says that the child looked no older than 6 and seemed to be wearing a blue coat. Mitch Kuhn's mother quickly calls the police to warn them about the lost child randomly walking on the highway. After hearing nothing back, 45 minutes later, Mitch calls again to offer his dashcam footage. But the officer on the phone informs him that the child has been found and that the footage isn't needed. And now here's where things get really weird. So after being reassured by the police, Mitch Kuhn believes that the child is safe. He posts his dashcam footage to Facebook, and the video is picked up by the Australian National News. Reporters reach out to the police to get more information, and the police deny that they ever found the child. They say that they searched the area, but no child was found, and that...
So who was this man talking to that claimed that the child was safe? Hey man, you know how it is. That's why it's hard to trust people, especially people you would think an authority would, make sure that it's actually correct that the child was found. And now they're saying that the police were denying that the child was ever found, so I don't know what's going on here. That's crazy.
There were no reports of missing children in the area. So could it be that Mitch captured something paranormal on camera?
Yeah.
And why the strange reaction by the authorities? I'm honestly just not sure. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments. The Oregon found footage. Now this next video is a bit of a mystery as the source has been heavily debated on the internet. In the video, a man shows off his campsite in the woods of Deschutes, Oregon, when later that night, things just go horribly wrong. Some believe that this footage could have been recorded by Jacob Edris. Jacob disappeared in 2017 and was last seen in Eugene, Oregon, after frantically calling his boss about being chased by someone. Others believe that the footage could have been shot by Chase Hove, a young man who also disappeared in 2017. Chase disappeared in the exact same area where this video was recorded. But those are all just theories. Here is the chilling video.
Oh, okay.
I've been woken up by god noises. Yeah, you can hear it. Something from that side. Sounds right outside the tent. There's someone right outside the tent.
Something pop out.
That can't be. That's just. That's someone's messing around with the rocks out there. Jesus. Leave me alone!
I'm not going out there. I know that.
Flashlight. Now I can't see a god thing outside this night vision.
So something tries to get in your tent, and your first instinct is to keep looking. Man, I would have bolted out of there. What are you doing? Would have called the police, something? That's just crazy, man. I don't know. All I know is couldn't be me.
Who did this? Jesus Christ.
Someone or something makes an attempt to get inside the man's tent. He makes a
My thing is, right, is this a film project? Is this really real footage here? That was very disturbing, by the way. It's just all pale and tall, looking like Slender Man a little. I don't know what that was. If this is real footage, then that's just unfortunate. But I just feel like with the power of editing software these days, you could do just about anything. Not gonna lie, made me jump just a little bit, just a little.
run for it and forgets his flashlight in the process. Because it's pitch black out, the man relies on the infrared feature on his camera. To his horror, whoever was trying to get into his tent is now standing right in front of him. And that's where the footage cuts off and the mystery intensifies. Now, some claim that the camera was found at the campsite along with his car, his tent, and other valuable belongings. But the mysterious man who recorded it all is said to have disappeared. So whether this footage was recorded by Jacob Idris, Chase Hove, or neither, we'll probably never know. And perhaps the footage is just a huge, elaborate hoax. Real or not, I leave it up to you to decide. The Point Pleasant phenomenon. Urban explorer Chris Hill from the popular YouTube channel Urbex Hill is back for another strange urban exploration. This time Chris travels to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, to search out a creepy old tunnel system that is hidden somewhere deep within the woods surrounding the city. Now, the small town of Point Pleasant has seen its fair share of tragedy. In 1967, a suspension bridge over the Ohio River called the Silver Bridge suddenly and without warning collapsed under the weight of rush hour traffic. 46 people died in the tragedy, and 2 of the victims were never even found. The tragic event led to many strange conspiracies and legends as to why the bridge collapsed. You see, Point Pleasant, West Virginia is where the infamous folklore creature, the Mothman, was first ever sighted. There were multiple reports and sightings of a, quote, large humanoid moth-like creature that occurred in Point Pleasant throughout 1967. This is the same year.
I've heard of the Mothman story. I just didn't know that that's where it came from. See, when it comes to places like this, right? Like you talk about Oregon or, Ohio or anywhere basically that has a lot of woodland area and just barely any urban city areas, this seems to be where the most ghost activity is for some reason. And this is why I could never find myself living in any of these places. But hey, to each his own. I'm just not the adventuring type as far as those things go. I would never willingly go into the woods unless I know that I have some sort of protection on me or something of that nature, because you're never going to see me just purposely going into these places trying to find paranormal things. That's me. Like I said, to each his own.
The bridge collapsed. Some believe that the mysterious Mothman was a harbinger or even possibly the cause of the bridge collapse. After some scouting, Chris finds the tunnel system and starts his exploration. As he presses forward, exploring deeper and deeper into the tunnels, the water starts to flow more heavily, and the humid fog rising from the stream makes it hard for Chris to breathe. Many miles into the tunnel, it seems that Chris reaches a point that few other people have ever even explored, as there is not even any graffiti on the tunnel walls. And this is when things start to take a terrifying turn.
I'm hearing a lot of noises down Hopefully that's the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, you hope so. Hell no. As soon as I hear that, I'm turning back, y'all. What was that? What was that noise? Nah, man. That sounded real guttural and just too deep. Like what kind of creature is that, man? If I hear that when I'm walking down something like this, I'm turning back immediately.
Sounds like somebody screaming.
Yeah.
Chris hears a chilling sound coming from somewhere in the tunnels right behind him. He walks back to check it out, but he finds nothing there. Even though Chris is a little shook by what he just heard, he is still determined to press onward to find the end of the tunnel. And then he captures something absolutely terrifying. Two strange.
Okay, so it was two creatures, but I only thought I saw one pair of eyes. I guess it was two. Now this feels more like real footage because, again, the light in itself is definitely not something of I would say like the film type quality, but I don't know what that is. And we've seen videos like this before, but I would, first of all, I would never find myself down here. Like let's be honest. This is very I don't know what to make of that. That's just I wouldn't even want to know what it was. I would get out of there and never turn back. But some people, y'all very brave. I give it to you. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, it was two sets of eyes. That's crazy.
Seen peeking out at Chris before disappearing back into the tunnels. Chris says he could barely see anything through the fog on the water and was unaware of what his camera captured at the time. He says that he simply continued down the tunnel and never saw anything that could explain what he had filmed. So what do you think is going on here? Could these mysterious figures have anything to do with the countless Mothman sightings in Point Pleasant? As always, I leave it up to you to decide. Meanwhile, on TikTok. TikTok user DarkSecret37 is a mother from the Philippines currently living in Japan with her two sons. One evening in the spring when the sakura trees are in full bloom, the two boys make a video with one of their friends filming. What happens next is truly bizarre. Did you see it?
Nope.
A hand wraps around one of the boys' legs. The guy who's recording is shocked and hurries over to inspect the area around the two boys. But there's nothing and no one there. Some Japanese TikTok commenters believe that long ago someone was buried on the spot where the sakura tree now stands, and that the restless...
Yo, this would be in Japan, wouldn't it? There's always some craziness going on in a Japan video in these compilations. Crazy thing is, I want to go to Japan one day. I just don't want to deal with something like that. I've been hearing too many folklore stories about Japan with that. Man, that's crazy.
It tried to reach out to the children, literally. But what do you think this creepy hand could be? Is it real or just an elaborate hoax? You decide. TikTok user Rachel Howard from Phoenix, Arizona is filming a quick little video to show off her brand new TV. But later she realizes that she captured something truly disturbing.
I got my TV up, likee. Oh wait. You know how long this took to build this?
A dark humanoid figure seems to be standing over Rachel in the reflection on her TV screen. When she moves closer, whatever it is seems to dart away and just disappear. So did Rachel capture something paranormal by accident?
If I ever never mentioned this before, this is exactly why I don't like mirrors, because I've heard, you know, in mirrors especially, it's like a portal for these things. And yeah, if you see me in any room and it's dark, and I would rather just not be in a room where there's mirrors. That's just me. Some people don't mind it and it's fine, but listen, I've heard so many crazy things about mirrors, and it seems that's one of the reasons something is able to just enter her room casually without any problems. But believe what you want to, I don't like mirrors. That's one of the reasons why.
You tell me.
I got my TV up, likee. Oh wait. You know how long this took?
The presence. Tommy Wells from Rockwood, Tennessee claims that paranormal activity surrounded him for years, even following him from home to home. But the terrifying events have now begun to affect his wife Leslie and their 3 children. The family has heard loud, hoof-like footsteps in the house. Objects move on their own. And Leslie has even found unexplained bruises all over her body. One night they begin to hear strange sounds again. They record it all with their newly purchased camera. What happens next is downright creepy.
I said we've moved 4 or 5 times, it keeps following us. No matter where the we go, it keeps following us. I don't know. We lived somewhere for 2, maybe 3 months, and it happens right back again. Water pressure's quitting.
It's what?
The water system.
What's wrong with the water?
Oh, God, I just filled the cup up. I don't know. It's just quit.
What? Honey,
Yeah,
what's going on?
everything in the whole freaking place. It's just Oh, what the frick?
What the world? What?
I'm fine now.
What? It's crazy. What is wrong with the microwave? What the? What's wrong with the microwave?
On God's fire. Heard that.
There's the piano again. Oh my God.
Water's quit again. This idiot out of here. It's crazy as
I can't even hear
gonna with somebody. With me now, God damn it. It ain't nobody.
What is? What? What is that? Tommy?
What the?
What is that, Tommy?
Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's get. This ain't leaving. I'm getting the out of this goddamn house. Is what I'm doing.
The water pressure in the house inexplicably drops. The microwave flickers and dies, and the piano in the living room makes a noise. But scariest of all, heavy clomping footsteps can be heard slowly moving towards the family. That's when they decide to just get out of there. Cut to another day, and Tommy and his family are back in their home to celebrate his daughter's birthday. The girl's cousins, aunt, uncle, and parents have all gathered in the kitchen as the excited girl is served her birthday cake. Unfortunately, this will not be a happy birthday.
Yeah, girl.
You gonna blow it out? Yeah.
You gonna cut the cake that mama, or you want me to?
Go ahead, I'm running the camera.
Alrighty.
Daddy's cutting the cake.
Did you like the bicycle and stuff you got for your birthday?
Oh God, Tommy, it's gonna start again. Oh God, dang no.
It ain't gotta mess everything up.
He's gonna mess this up for everybody now.
Come on, sissy. Come on, baby, come on. I don't know what's gonna happen. Come on. It's ridiculous. Heck, I'm sorry, baby. Seems like it's messing everything in 4 seconds.
It's okay. It'll be alright.
God, okay, we should have had this at Jerry's house.
Okay, it might not
It's
do
just-
anything else, okay?
This stuff is starting again.
It'll be alright.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
It'll be okay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh God!
What the hell is going on? Go to the front room. Go to the front room, girls. Go.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Biscuit. Let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go with it.
Terrifying paranormal activity disrupts the happy celebration, upsetting the freaked out young girl. The family feels that the unexplained events have gotten completely out of control and plan to do a seance together in hopes of ridding the home of whatever is haunting them. It did not go well.
It's done. I'm running. And you guys can do the sounds. I'm not doing it. I'll see.
Hey, you can sit there with us and do it, dude. You can sit there with us and help us, man.
No.
Well, it's supposed to be 4 people with a seance anyways. I mean,
No, I'm not doing it. No.
God, man.
honestly, I'm sorry.
Not me.
Dude! Whatever the hell did her stop!
Tommy.
Tommy, come on in here. Let's just turn his lights off and do this.
I gotta go, man.
Hold on, just sit still just a few minutes.
Okay. You see, at first, I didn't know why the curtain was blurred, but if you know, you know. Put it in the video and text here to let y'all figure it out. That's why it was blurred. And I'm like, wait, it's blurred for community guidelines, but why? I know now why. Anyway, but this is crazy though. This whole thing, I understand wanting to get something out of the house, but to be honest with you, I would just not be there at the moment. There's definitely a history with that house. There has to be a reason why this keeps happening. Maybe someone who had died in there didn't really die in peace. There's a lot of explanations to these things, but you never really know.
Stay there just for a few minutes, just till Sam gets here. Sam and Tasey's supposed to be here in a minute.
I guess so, but
Go, if you got
man.
candle. Yeah, hold on.
Get a Bible and candle.
Hold on, I'll go get it.
Look, look.
What the God? Tom, let's do this right quick. Come on. Oh, Leslie, I'm sorry, babe. Come on. We gotta hold hands. Don't let go of each other's hands no matter what we do. You've got to stay in the circle and hold hands. Don't let go.
I'm not part of this circle, man.
If you let go of each other's hands, it's got control of it. It can,
Hold on, man.
God. Look at that. It's a friggin' water off it on the head.
Put the Bible in the middle of your hands.
Come on.
If they set them in the house, give us a sign, show us who you are. If you're evil,
Sorry, babe.
if you're evil,
Son of a bitch, Jerry.
hey, God dang.
Oh, hey, that's enough. That's sign enough, man. That's sign enough.
Okay. Just get it. Let's quit. Turn this light on.
Hey, Leslie, I'm sorry.
What is that?
I don't know. This is a new one on me, Jerry.
What is it? Where's the cat?
No.
Are you okay? Oh, God. I'm sorry. Here. Get her a friggin' Rager. Here. Let me see. Are you cut? Are you hurt?
No.
Tommy, let's... Tommy.
Hey, go.
Wait a minute. Let's...
Come on, man. Bring the camera. Let's get out. Come on.
Come on.
Go on.
Take this off. Shut it in there.
Shut it under the bed. See, it's got to be sitting here.
Look.
God, ain't nothing. Check it out, Jacob. Get this off of it.
Let's get it. Go on. Let's get it.
God.
Guys, come on. Let's get it. Go.
Move.
As the family begins the seance, a bed moves on its own, even though family member Jacob is sitting right on top of it. Jacob jumps up in fear, but the bed still continues to move. The water faucet then turns on by itself. But what truly seems to terrify them all is that blood seems to drip down from the ceiling and lands on Tommy's wife's hand.
Yeah.
Now, Tommy believes that something demonic and evil has attached itself to his family. But what happens next will forever remain a mystery. Because, you see, these videos were posted to YouTube over 10 years ago, and there have been no updates since. From quite a bit of research, I discovered that the family eventually moved away to a new home. Tommy's son has shared that the paranormal activity has calmed down a lot since then, and has never returned to being as extreme as it is in these videos. So are these clips proof of poltergeist activity? Because the girls at the birthday party certainly seem legitimately freaked out. So either the family experienced real paranormal events, or I don't think the kids were in on the plan. But let me know what you think down in the comments.
Okay, so y'all, that was top 5 scary ghost videos that are disturbing from Nuke's top 5. You know, at first in that last clip, I thought that the lady's hand was cut from a poltergeist or something, but they said there was blood dripping from the ceiling. Yeah, I wouldn't stay in that house either. That's some pretty demonic stuff done there. But I think the worst one, other than that last clip, was the one in Oregon where the guy was missing in the woods. Definitely, with that weird creature. So I don't really know. Other than that, the next one I think would be that was bad to me was the hand reaching out for the children in Japan. But yeah, man, this was a good compilation nonetheless. But like I say, the craziest videos with these always come out of Japan. But y'all, if you enjoyed this reaction, leave a like, share, comment, and or subscribe if you want to. This is Show's World TV. I make reactions, sketches, and vlogs. I want to thank y'all for watching. Follow me on all my socials. All the links for everything else is in the description down below. And once again, I want to thank you all for watching. Alright, so if you want more reactions like this, then click that Nuke's Top 5 playlist right there. And if you want my more recent video, then click that over there. Alright, so it's your boy The Shows. I'm going to edit this in a while. And I will see you guys next time when I upload. Peace.